Hello everyone and welcome back. Meat Department here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today. So we are in Tapping Gods and the game has just received a game-changing update. That's right, Super Rebirths are in the game. So this has completely shifted the meta of the game and boy, is it quite insane.
You know I'm loco.
Things have been scrambling all about. The Russo Plays Discord server was lit up with all kinds of feedback and wow, things are crazy. So I'm gonna walk you through how you can Super Rebirth, what it does, what you can do with it, and kind of how it has shifted things around. I'm also going to show you the new anime island. Many of you out there will enjoy this one. So this one is far out there. There's an obstacle. So let's get right to it because there's a lot to talk about in this new update. So the Super Rebirths, we were expecting to come at some point, Russo said. Expect them to come Tuesday, and sure enough, they came Tuesday. So that is now in the game. When we go out into the world, we see just before the jet upgrade shop, there's a new Super Rebirth shop right here. So you walk into the circle and right now there's only 2 upgrades, but more will come. There are boss hits, gives you an extra 1 damage per upgrade, and pets equipped gives you more pet slots equipped. So you could do boss hits up to 5 times and equip pet slots up to 4. I haven't done any just yet, but we'll go ahead and do that in just a little while because it takes a new Super Rebirth coin, as you see here. And I have 12,500 of those bad boys saved up. So I've been doing a lot of Super Rebirthing since the update came out. And I could tell you right now, it is definitely a meta shift in leaderboarding. So it's kind of caused a little bit of a stir because all the players that have been leaderboarding for the last month and a half or so, right, things got shaken up. So the leaderboards are absolutely insane. These people keep shifting, whoever's in first and all that. So it is kind of wild. The same guy that was in first place forever is no longer in first place anymore. He is only on like the eggs hatched one and the time played, of course, but that's going to soon fall by this guy soon. So leaderboarding is up for grabs again. This is a new feature in the game and you know, it's probably got pros and cons depending on what kind of player you are, but I'm assuming most players of this game are not hardcore leaderboarders, on the more of the casual fun side, and the Super Rebirth is a new feature that will be beneficial to probably the majority of the players. It's also caused a meta shift in the leaderboarding aspect. So those players that were leaderboarding and going at it forever, you know, they would need to adapt to stay on the leaderboard and push back up the new routines. Basically, it comes down to pets are still important for the multipliers and game passes and all that, but Super Rebirths you have to stack up because the multipliers you get from those are nuts. And I'm going to do one here today to show you how nuts they are. The multipliers they give you are insane. It really is quite insane. So I don't even know where to start. I guess we should probably start by first letting you know, how do you even do the Super Rebirth and what does it entail? So when you log into the game, you might try to figure out what to actually do. There's a shop with coins, but what you have to do is look on the left side of your screen under the Twitter bird where you type the codes in. There's a little refresh purple button. Click that. That's the Super Rebirth chart. So pretty much this tells you can get 1 Super Rebirth for 2.5 billion, and these are all according to my current stats, so yours may differ. But basically it goes from 1 to 500. So for 1.2 trillion rebirths that I have right now, like on the leaderboard right here in the game, I have 2.6 trillion. I could cash in 1.2 for 500 Super Rebirths, and I have 12,500 of those right now. So my multipliers are kicking. They are kicking. So let me put on the pop-up actually. You see I'm getting 18.3, what is it, 6 sextillion clicks or taps per click. And that is because of the crazy multipliers. So yeah, pretty insane. So that's pretty much all that comes down to it. Just note that when you do Super Rebirth, you are going to lose your progress to the islands. So you're going to have to float your way, jump back up to the different islands again. You're also going to lose all your rebirths and your diamonds, but you'll get that stuff back so fast. I don't even think that's a big deal at all because you do get it back fast. So pretty much you want to at least get a few of these Super Rebirths in because it's going to increase your multiplier by a lot. Depending on how many you actually go for, it's still going to give you a multiplier. And you know how we like the worlds, because each world gives you a world multiplier. Well, it goes from 1 to 3, etc., etc. That's why they're important, because you know how many more clicks or taps you get when you go into a new world. It feels good. So this Super Rebirth makes it that much better. So what does this mean for you then? This pretty much means it's going to be easier for you to get the amount of taps needed to buy the new eggs. So if you were struggling before to afford eggs, it was kind of a pain, the Super Rebirths are going to help you out in that regard, at least how things stand right now. So that is a benefit for most players out there, I'm guessing. So that's not a bad thing either, because the pet collecting aspect is still a huge part of this game. It's just for leaderboarding, the meta has definitely shifted to spamming and farming the Super Rebirths in order to get your stats up to ridiculous levels to stay on those charts. But if you're not looking to do that, get a few Super Rebirths under your belt and you'll be good to go, probably, to get eggs as they come out in the new worlds. So that is pretty much it for Super Rebirths right now. Let's go back to the main island and show you. Let's go ahead and just buy these. So boss hits, I may as well get those, but let's get pets equipped. How many more pets does it give you? So right now I can hold 155, so let's do one. So that brings you up by, oh, that means gives you more pet equip slots. I didn't even read that right. So that means I can hold more pets. So I could only hold 8 before, but now I can hold 9. Oh, that's really good. I should have did this sooner. And, oh, look, I'm shy. So I need to actually do more myself. So even with 12,500 Super Rebirths, it's not enough to max upgrade. I need to go for more. But right now, I could put on more pets. So let's do it. Let's equip best and get them on. Bam. So there's one of the new ones I'm going to show you in just a moment. So, wow, that's cool. Let's bring out the pets, actually. Oh, wow. That's really cool. So, wow. So now instead of 8, it is 11 and I can get up to 12. Oh, super sick. So this is fun. This is a lot of fun. It's cool being able to get this kind of stuff for free, even though there's stuff you could buy with game passes to accelerate you even further. Even as a free-to-play player or someone with just a few passes, you know, spending the currencies like this to give you a little bit of a boost, it actually feels good. It feels really good. So, wow, that's cool. So let's go jump to the new island. I want to actually show you, like, look at it. That's insane up there, what they did to this. So let's go teleport to the time so I can just show you. So I'm not going to do it because I already did. And I don't want to spend forever, but look at this. It is a lot higher up this time than it has ever been. So it does take a little bit of time to get up there, but it's not that bad in the end. I'm going to go ahead and just teleport to it though, because I did already spend the time doing it. So let's go ahead and TP and show you the anime island. So here it is right now. It's kind of raw, but it's got the live bamboo coming up. It's got this little dojo yin yang looking thing up here on the top. So that's kind of cool. And of course, there is the first egg right here, the super anime egg, and here are all of the pets. So I'm going to show you them right now. Let's actually open up a couple, see if we get lucky. Could you imagine if we got a secret on camera? Whoa. I wouldn't even know what to do with myself, because never gotten one so far, and it's just going to feel good when that time does finally come to get one. So let's go ahead and show you what all of the anime pets are. I'll actually go ahead and equip them. So unequip all of these, and let's scroll down. So the godly one is Karito. Let's equip. Then we have the next one up, legendary. Bum bum bum. Is this one right here, Meliodas? Where is the? There it is, the equip button. Then we have Nezuko, Gojo, Todoroki, and Bakugo. Not names I say very, very often. So here they are. They actually look pretty cool, don't they? I think they look pretty sick. So look at these guys right here. These are cool. These are really cool. So that is very nice. So let's go ahead and let's just equip the best once again, get those multipliers going. I ended up with a bunch of diamond Dabdevs and Azalaz. Still working my way before the update came. I couldn't quite turn them into voids. So here we go. Look at this. Wow, that is an insane amount of taps. That is an insane amount of taps. Wow. Okay, so we just went through the super rebirthing feature, what you can buy with it, how you super rebirth, and I showed you the new island and all that. But let's go ahead and do a super rebirth. Let me show you what it looks like to actually super rebirth so you can get a handle on what to expect if you're planning to do it yourself. So let's go back to, actually it doesn't even matter what island I go to. So once again, I want to hit this little purple button right here, and I'm going to do max because I can, right? So I'm going to go from 12,500 to 13,000 after this. When you click it, it tells you right here if you're sure, because it will reset your rebirths on the chart, your diamonds, and your portals, so you have to jump back. But look at the multiplier it gives. This one gives me 50 times 50 multiplier because it's the max. They all give a little bit of something different. It also gives me 500 rebirth tokens because it's max. So if I just go to show you, if you do one super rebirth, you're only going to get a 0.1 multiplier and 1 token. So you probably want to push for something a little higher if you can. Like 25 gives you 2.5 multiplier times 2.5 and 25 tokens. So you pretty much want to do as much as you can because they all give different things. So we're doing the big boy one right here, 500, and this is going to give a lot. So let's do it. It takes you through an animation, brings you back to the home world because it does wipe away your portals. So you see it's portals closed. I cannot go there anymore, but I have 13,000. My multiplier is now way higher than it was, and I have more coins, which I need 2,000 more to get that last equip. But that's cool. So I know a lot of players have been actually purchasing access to the VIP because it gives you the multiplier of the most recent world right there. So you could do it and just run in here, tap away, super rebirth, go back, rinse, repeat, without having to actually go up and do that huge obby. Look at that. That's getting big. That is getting really big. So I wish the jetpack wasn't so expensive for the game pass, because that actually would be a good pass to get at this point. But it's not. It's kind of expensive. It's like 3,000 Robux or something. So pretty much what you have to do is just go back through the obstacle and make your way back to each world and pretty much unlock it like you did initially. So that's what I have been doing so that I can get the multiplier times 5 anime one faster. Sometimes I just stop at the time island, to be honest, because it's times 4. It's pretty good. But you want those because, you know, it'll just help you get the rebirths you need faster and all of that, so that you can work your way up to the super rebirths and rinse and repeat. So you want to get your multipliers up as best as you can. You definitely want to get the coins because I think that rebirth shop is going to have some cool stuff in it. The super rebirth shop is going to have even more stuff unlocked in it. So besides the additional pets, which is actually huge, who knows what else is to come. So let's hide these for now and the pop-ups, so there's a little bit more on-screen space. So that was pretty much everything. Like I said, this update is a meta shift in just gameplay. Before, it was all about getting the best pets you could get, and if you were a leaderboard player, obviously having all the game passes, boosts enabled, and all that to keep you going. So for those leaderboard players that did fall off of their slots, it does feel bad, but they have all the power to jump back on, learn the new processes and techniques, and really jump back in and accelerate further as well. But I know there's been some issues with disconnects, bugs, delay, people just have an extreme ping, and you know, you really can't even AFK overnight. I've tried before and I get disconnected after like an hour or two, even on the computer. So I know this is something that they will be addressing. Russo and the Blue Dev group will be addressing really quick. If you haven't already heard, you will be hearing soon. They are definitely going to focus on rewriting the code and bug fixing this game so that it runs smooth and is operational for everyone on any device, because that's really what it's all about. If your players can't stay in the game and actually play when they want to, stay active, stay AFK even, you know, time played, that's a huge metric for these games. That's a killer right there. A lot of people already thinking about leaving the game, but a lot of people are excited and play the game non-leaderboard style, where, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. So it just kind of depends what kind of player you are, and so forth. So we'll be hearing more news from Russo and the Blue Dev Group pretty soon, if you haven't already by the time you saw this video. And I hope it was helpful for you to understand and see what the Super Rebirths were all about, how you actually do a Super Rebirth, and what it does, what are the benefits, and how can you leverage it. So pretty much it gives you insane multipliers. You know, we love the world multipliers, and this just adds on to that. It gives you more taps. It allows you to really buy the eggs quicker, more eggs. And that's really the fun of the game, is to buy the eggs and collect the pets and try to get the secret. That's really what it's all about if you're not actually going for leaderboard positions. So that's pretty much it. So that's all I have to say about that. I'm excited about the update. I don't know, I'm not going to be grinding the Super Rebirth super competitively or hard, because that's not how I am actually approaching this game. I still like collecting the eggs. I'm going to stay on top of Super Rebirths and, you know, towards a middle range end to have enough coins to get future upgrades. And just have fun with it, because that's what it's all about. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thanks for sticking with me. If you're new and made it this far, thank you so much. And please, if you like what you saw and want to see more, please subscribe and smash that bell for notifications so you are made aware when the next video comes out. But as always, until next time, stay positive, keep tapping, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.